Today we gonna watch a few videos. Now I might play a game later. First off, we got the UDY. This one says, "Is distance making her cheat?" Hmm. But let's get into it. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
There we go. Okay. Let's see.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're here.
Today we put together and set up yet another loyalty test.
How you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you, man. Welcome to the crib.
This time we were testing Giselle's loyalty. Her boyfriend, who preferred not using his real name, wanted to see if he could trust her. We'll just call him Dre.
So why is it that you want to put Giselle to the test?
We had a lot of distance become between us recently because she moved.
Okay.
And she just been real sneaky. Like, I want to call it sneaky because I don't know, she doing something.
How far away did
He got a Nike sign on his face.
What, an hour? Hour and a half?
Hour and a half. It's like 30 minutes from Bakersfield, so it's a little mission.
Giselle used to live near Dre. However, due to some personal issues concerning family,
Dre?
she moved away. She didn't move that far, but it was still far enough to create some issues in her relationship.
Any plans on moving out there? Her moving back, or?
No, we've had talks about.
He hating because he live near Dre.
Maybe Vegas, Arizona, something that's more obtainable for us to maybe get a house or something like.
Right.
Look more in the future goes.
But you're having doubts now that she might be doing something because you guys.
With Dre.
If I'm gonna take this full on investment, I gotta know what I'm getting myself into.
Right.
So this is more of a clarity thing for myself. Like,
So he probably not worried about Drake. He probably worried about people coming to Drake's house.
I got my own shit going on.
Right. You're trying to focus on your grind.
Exactly.
You think it's the distance?
He don't need to be worried about nothing.
The distance, makes opportunity. She could be doing something. She's a nice looking woman, so it's always opportunity that you could be doing something.
Dre managed to convince Giselle.
I ain't type be on the insecure stuff, but it sounds insecure.
She could meet one of his friends that could potentially help her with her music.
And you said she was into music, or she wants to do music.
Yeah, she want to do music. California Dream, want to come out here and do music.
We're gonna produce something today.
She's strong minded.
And she do music. Oh, nah, he might need a word.
Never know when it comes to trying to be famous in LA.
Yeah, you kind of got to worry about them type. He'll do anything.
Remember, when you're coming back, he's your boy. You don't know him. You have no association with him, okay?
Played football together. That was our college. That's gonna go from that.
There we go.
And with that, Dre begins to make his way back home.
She gonna fold. Bro, 2 hours? Yeah. You dating 2 hours away and you live in the same state? I can't get down with that.
Is his name Drake or he said he lives near Drake? Oh, he's Drake. Oh, oh. My bad, y'all. He does not live near Drake. He's Drake.
Mention it, but I guarantee their communication is probably messed up.
If you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with somebody. Like, that's what I tell people all the time. Like, there's no reason to, hurt someone.
Will Giselle remain loyal to her boyfriend and pass our test? Or will she agree to go on a date with another guy?
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Moment of truth, moment of truth.
Dre was already driving back with this girl. Hopefully they were staying safe, not getting into any accidents. But did you know that if you got into a serious accident or were injured in any way, your case could actually be worth millions? Unfortunately, though, many people never file a claim or end up getting lowballed by insurance companies. If you become Morgan & Morgan's client, though, they will fight to get you the money that you deserve. Their lawyers don't settle for lowball offers and have achieved significant verdicts in the past couple of months. For example, in Florida, they got a victim who was in a life-altering car crash for $12 million, 34 times the highest insurance offer. They
Y'all
got
gonna
another
skip
victim in
this.
Philadelphia, $26 million, 40 times the highest insurance.
That sounds all good though.
He gave Daylon a call.
My boy, what's the deal?
Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
I bet. I'm gonna let y'all in, fool.
And with that, Giselle's loyalty test had officially begun.
Oh, there they are.
My boy. What's up, man? Good to see you. Nigga, it's been a minute, man. You good? How you doing? Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
That house sound a little crazy, but maybe that's just how she sounds.
Switched it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was time for an upgrade.
So far, it looks good. She doesn't look like she's suspecting a thing.
Dre successfully brings Giselle over and pretends to start catching up with Daylon. He tells Giselle that supposedly they played football together and go way back. So far back that Daylon's gonna let him throw a party at his house.
I know you said something about throwing a party.
Yeah, so my mom's having like a big 60th bash.
Okay. Let me show you the backyard real quick.
Okay, I don't think she's suspecting anything. I think we're good. I think we're honestly solid.
There were actually two reasons how Dre was able to get his girlfriends here. Number one was was, of course, the music thing. Supposedly, Daylon had a friend that could potentially help Giselle out with her music. And since they were already going to be at Daylon's house, the second reason was for Dre to talk to Daylon about supposedly throwing a party in his backyard.
And this can be where your people, you know, chill, have fun at, and then you can put the tables over there. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, because you already got the lights over it. It'll add like this little kind of glowing effect to it. And like you said, facts. Facts.
Now, this whole second party reason didn't really matter. It was just a red herring to get Giselle's guard down. You see, we didn't want her feeling like they only came here because
Everybody got their own personality and everything. Everybody move their own way, but I ain't gonna lie. The whole stance and how she walking already a little fishy. But you know, you can't go off of that. But I don't know. We don't see.
or worse, like none of this was real or too good to be true.
Damn, it's looking good so far. Everything is honestly going as planned so far. It's looking really good.
So at best, we were hoping this whole party segment made Giselle a little comfortable and unsuspecting. Hopefully by this point, she had bought into our story and our scenario.
Facts.
Locking the nigga in, man. You feel me?
It's been a minute though, man. Everything been straight?
Oh yeah, man. I've been getting it in. I've been doing this electrician. You know, I've been doing installations and like cameras and security systems.
Nah.
How you like it?
It's good. It's good money.
Let you know now.
Nice.
We getting flocked so much that we need some help.
Nah, yeah, facts.
You know, the LA.
And Buddy was testing it earlier. That's why he started walking beside her. She started playing in her hair.
So I was like, you know what? Why not go ahead and install one? I got my
Not bad. The trip.
pulled up like that.
Let's flip it.
The studio? I started making music because I do R&B and rap. I started doing that, maybe a year and a half ago? So I'm still new to it. I'm still trying to learn the ropes of it, still making music like that. Yo, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ben, say that. Let me introduce you. Say that. Let me introduce you to my producer then. Oh, matter of fact, do y'all want some water or juice or anything? Or I got Celsius energy drink. I bet. I got you.
Daylon smoothly takes things into the next step of our plan. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, as of this point, Giselle hasn't really done much talking. More than anything, the guys have just been trying to sell the scenario. Hopefully that changes, though, and they can get her to open up a bit.
She might pass, okay.
But with that, Daylon takes the couple downstairs to meet Joseph.
I don't know about that one.
How y'all doing?
This one would surprise me if she picked.
Yep, and that's his lady.
Pleasure to meet you, Giselle.
So yeah, man, y'all can take a seat. Y'all can chill out, man. This is my producer. We was down here working and just recording, trying to figure out a beat.
Music in there sounds good, but I hope it's not copyrighted. Damn.
Nah,
You
facts.
gotta have it.
Now you said she makes music.
Okay.
A little bit.
Let me text Daylon right now just in case it turned down the music a little bit.
I didn't want to do this because I feel like it was gonna take away from the studio feel, but at the same time, we gotta hear.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I had it turned
This
down.
whole thing's gonna be muted.
How long you been doing it?
I was wondering why the sound effect
Okay,
was
how
so
you like
loud.
it?
It's cool. Not really. I'm trying to
What kind of music do you do? Rap, you rap, so you rap, you straight rap genre. So you want to be yeah. So what's your flow? What's you looking like?
Some like a little bit of lotto.
Oh yeah, you like to talk your.
Yeah, a little bit.
You like
A little
to
bit of lotto.
Where
Oh,
did
really?
the music start from? Like, what made you want to get into
What
it?
about you?
With everything going smooth, all we had to do now is give these guys
I
enough
feel
time
like
to break the
them.
ice.
We be outside. We be
Facts.
outside.
And I feel like
you know
that's
what I'm
important to network. Do you go out a lot? Since I know you do music and you say you do music.
You know he don't really be in studio. Man said, what's your flow? Ain't nobody. That is not a studio question. What you flow like?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Right.
Being outside is half the legwork.
Being outside is half the legwork? That's crazy.
You ever
Yeah,
been
they should got a
shopping
real
with Rangel
studio
or
person.
Any of them before? You with it?
You go to Pavi's, yeah. You go to
Yeah.
Pavi's. Dream, you know,
Sunset
Dream,
Boulevard.
highlight room. Yeah.
She just getting her.
Not the Atlanta strip club.
That's wild. I
Very.
see what they're doing, though. I see what they're doing.
How you like the entertainment world?
Y'all don't know those are all strip clubs in Atlanta.
Express yourself.
Okay. What about like aside from the entertainment, do you do social media? Because you're in entertainment.
Not really. I'm trying.
They trying to.
all that stuff.
I was gonna say, because you got to get some branding behind you for sure.
That's good. That's good. They gotta get her to open up. They gotta get her involved in the convo. Hell yeah.
We were gonna give this another 10 minutes. Things were going good, but I wasn't quite sure we were there yet.
That's why the girls that the girls that are making it in the industry, like you said, Cardi B, Sexy Red, Megastar, they are unapologetically themselves.
Yeah, themselves.
Shorty made a song called WAP.
Hello.
She said hello.
Right. What?
You do your own nails or you go like?
Yeah, I do my own now.
Hello is crazy.
For
You like it? Like
Oh,
that's
word.
the passion,
It
or
gives me money, so yeah, I got a lot of clients.
okay?
She said it gives me money.
Give me money, okay.
Pays the bills.
He looking like you
With
talking to
Giselle
them more
feeling
than
a lot
me.
comfortable, it was now finally time to get Dre out of there.
My little brother gets manicured. He put shellac on it. He 10 months younger than me.
Yo, can you help me out with something, bro? I got a quick favor to ask you, bro. I got a quick favor to ask you, bro.
I gave Dre a call pretending I was a friend, and he quickly stepped outside.
They ain't even tell I'm
without
stepping out or
Giselle to come with
nothing.
him or even ask where he was going.
Yeah, I feel like it's a certain
Right.
look and aesthetic you gotta have with it. Like you can't be too.
How's it been going so far?
Good, smooth transitions. She's loosening it up.
Okay.
She's comfortable, most important.
How was she on the way here? Did she question anything, or was
No, she was smooth. She was just, like I said, she liked to be passenger princess, so she was just riding.
We now just had to make Giselle believe that Dre was exiting the home for at least 20 minutes.
This don't give her no excuse, but if she from like Georgia, a lot of them do act like that. That's just like how they move, but I don't know though. You still gotta watch that. It's a little more friendly and open down. A little too friendly for me, but hey, that's how they rock.
Hey, babe, I have to step out real quick. I'm gonna run a quick errand down the street to help my boy with his car real quick. I forgot to tell you. I didn't want to just run back down there. I seen you do your introduction.
Why you just leave me here?
Oh, right.
That's my fault. I seen you do your with the producer and trying to get your network up, so I was just
Yeah,
moving
she might
fast.
not.
I'll be back in like
She
20
like you
minutes.
just left
Good
me here
people,
with
though.
two random
It's all
dudes.
good.
Yeah, you just left me here though. Like you could have.
Yeah, you right, but
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Okay, bye.
Is that her mad?
A little stern, but I don't know if it was mad.
Okay.
A little bothered.
I was say, how you don't know if she mad or not?
Usually gotta talk to each other like.
She always got something to say. She one of them mouthy ones.
I was really concerned that Giselle being mad might actually throw off this test. Maybe it's gonna cause her to say or do things out of spite, or maybe it's gonna lead to her not wanting
That's
to
what
give
I be
Decoy any
saying.
attention.
Some of this-
Hopefully I was overthinking things.
That be out of
Atlanta is
spite
huge
sometimes.
on the- Georgia's huge for
She might stop flirting with them just because she mad he left.
on the
Never
music
been?
right now.
No,
Miami?
You never been to Atlanta?
nope.
Go ahead and shoot her a text. Like GPS is 15 there. 15 back in 30.
Atlanta's cool as hell because Atlanta has its places. You know, Atlanta, you can be bougie.
She's looking at it. She's looking at it. Damn, is she mad? I can't tell. Is that her man? What she say?
I guess.
Dang.
We
Oh,
we
yeah.
get you
I'm
out.
really like scared though of like planes and stuff like that.
Planes actually have the safest travel rate out of all motor transportation.
She better
It's
turn
now
up
time
on
to
him.
set up the ISO for our decoy, and this time we didn't know who it was gonna be. We actually let these two guys decide who would be the one bowing out.
Let me go check on she would have.
Oh, no, wait, what? Daylon is leaving?
Daylon bowing out honestly caught me off guard.
She go for other buddy. We just know she trying to use.
More experience, I was honestly expecting him to be the one to stay, but I guess he was just sensing more chemistry between Joseph and Giselle? Or maybe it was the fact that we made him Dre's friend and Joseph completely unassociated.
I could have cooked up, bro.
I was kind of worried about y'all.
Bro, she was feeling the vibe, bro. I couldn't.
Honestly, I trust Daylon's judgment. I'm sure this man would have cooked up like crazy, but he bet out for a reason. We're moving forward with Joseph as our decoy. Now, our goal isn't to have Giselle
We
fail,
just need a
but
haircut,
Dre solve the
like,
test. Dre's got to leave here today knowing that his
Buddy
girl
got
is
a
either 100%
mohawk hot
solid
top.
or 100% a cheater.
I ain't never seen that before. Mohawk hot top.
If you or someone you know wants to set up a loyalty test with us, fill out our form below. If you guys want to play decoy, there's also a form for that too.
So what you do with music? What's your steez? What's your go-to?
Well, you already asked her that.
Just rapping, you don't sing at all?
No.
No?
I'm trying to learn how to sing, but it ain't.
Yeah.
The voice ain't hit it though.
I got a little vocals. We can maybe teach you a little something. Yeah.
How you
They
feeling?
don't be annoyed by him. She don't think it's
right now.
a business
You
with
more
him.
progressive.
Little hood.
Yeah, a little hood, a little bit. No, that's okay. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yeah, don't be shy. You've got the body. You've got the body. You've got the look. You've got everything you're supposed to have.
Thank you.
Despite already having the ISO, we didn't want Joseph to make a move on Giselle without her seeing a little bit of his money.
Not that much. That much?
Studio section expensive as
10,000?
Said not that much. Hey, nah, hold
I'm about
up.
to pay him
It don't matter the amount. If it's a lot of amount and she still go for it, that's on her. It don't matter how much it is. That's crazy.
my bread,
He said,
man.
not that
I work with a
much.
lot of people out here. Like you said, you see King Lon. This his little studio.
And how long you been doing
Oh,
it?
you need to leave her
Five, 8
then.
years. About 5 days.
Boy, got
I
scared.
started young.
It took time to come.
It took time to get to where I was at. It took time to get there, but now we there, and you know.
You know what I almost forgot, fool?
What happened?
I almost forgot to pay you, bro.
My boy.
Delon goes in to pay for his studio session. We didn't want to overdo it, but at the same time, we did want to give her some sort of visual that our deco made money. Like, we weren't using a fancy house, a fancy car, or watches this time. Technically, this wasn't even the decoy's house.
And we perform there. Like I said, we perform at these clubs. Yeah, we perform at these. Yeah, we get booked. We perform at these clubs. We do all that. Like I said, we have a set. You know.
Appreciate
My boy.
you. Put that in the safe
Appreciate you.
space.
I got you.
I gotta go upstairs and handle a phone
Do your
call.
thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. We
Pleasure
down here.
meeting you.
We right here.
So, oh, you giving hugs? Okay.
She said, "Oh, you giving hugs."
Handle some business on this phone call.
Damn, she gave a hug out.
It's early in the game still. We still early.
He wildin'. He'll not have to hug that girl. He trying to hug her because Buddy upstairs. If you seen this show before, Buddy be doing stuff past the test. He really be trying.
I got a little faith.
He really be
Early
trying to
in
get
the
some
game.
numbers.
He a little talkative, but
You doing
with
too
that.
much.
So what are you doing outside of that?
What you mean?
What do you do outside of that? You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Of
You
course.
look nice yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, she like, what you mean?
What do
Because in Atlanta, that's how you ask people if they strip.
A couple things.
What is that? Go ahead.
I like to go out to eat.
Okay.
I like to go with my friends.
Where do you like to go out to eat at? You like? I like steakhouses.
I like. Have you been to Javier's?
Yeah. I hate Javier's though. I hate Javier's, bro. Like I love Javier's because
Really good.
it's great, but they give you 2 enchiladas for $70. No, they don't.
give you 3.
The price ain't the issue. I just want to eat.
want
Like
more.
I want to eat. Like if like I do like I said, the food is very good. Javier's is one of my favorite places to go to. And Boa and Boa. It's a steakhouse. It's on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. Maybe we can try that together.
All that
I know.
stuff hyped
Maybe
up.
so. But nah, Javier's is though. I'm from Soul Food City, baby. They give you everything. They give you the whole like collard greens, yams. That's what I'm used to. What about yourself? What's your favorite food to eat?
I do like soul food.
Soul food. There you go. See, you talking my language. You talking my language. You talking my language.
Yeah.
You talking my language.
She seemed uncomfortable and nervous.
I am. I'm biracial.
What about you? I see you got some chocolate goddess in you. Like,
See, I told you, you gotta watch
He does a
him.
really good job coming off relatable. You know, like a guy who started
Like-
from the bottom and now he's there. After some time, he eventually revisited
Remind you, the boyfriend sitting right beside the dude. He talking about, yeah, I see you got chocolate goddess and you like. But he should have been like, hold up now, that ain't even part of the test.
a lot to eat conversation.
You ever been to Javier's in Santa Monica?
I've been to Javier's before. I don't know what location though.
They got a nice Javier's over there in Santa Monica. We'll
Yes,
go.
they ain't that.
We'll have some dinner. We'll talk about your music.
Was that for business or personal though?
That's what we gonna see.
Okay. What else do you do though? Like you just do.
I'm a producer. I do music myself as well. So I'm a model.
Okay.
I try to at least.
Where you model at?
I do a lot of runway shows. I do a lot of print. Yeah, I do a lot of print. I appreciate it. So when we gonna go out?
When you gonna go out?
Yeah. How soon?
Ooh, it's too fast.
Ain't no fast. I'm straight to the point with it.
Me too.
We're gonna get right busy. That's all I'm saying. So when you wanna go out?
Damn it, Bobby, this just ain't right.
Beating around the bush with you.
How about you give me a date and we can?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's today's date?
It ain't looking too good.
Today the 23rd.
The 23rd.
23rd. Okay. And it's a Sunday, right?
Yeah, we ain't doing no guys.
Okay. Nah, we can't do it.
She said, I can't cheat on a Sunday.
We can't do it on a Sabbath, guys.
That's wild.
But nah, we'll go out. We'll go out this Thursday or Friday. Can I get your number?
Right now?
Yeah.
That mindset
Well, no,
crazy.
you take
She
my
said,
number.
not on
You take my
Sunday.
number though, and you text me.
Did you cheat on the rest of the days of the week?
No. That's why you gonna take my number though.
Yeah, you playing.
Nah, I ain't no playing. You gonna take my number though, and you gonna text me. That's how we gonna do it.
What's the number?
213.
Oh, man. Again, the way she could be looking at it though is that she's networking.
Nah, he talking about taking her out.
I agree with Dre, but at the same time, right now she has a lot of wiggle room to say that she only got his number for networking purposes. Joseph's gotta really make her intentions clear. Otherwise, we might just have to take this into a day 2.
She's talking about.
If she tell me, it's cool. If she tell me she got the number, then that's good.
You're built very beautiful, sweetheart. That's all I can say. You know, you have all the curves in the right places. I'm gonna text you. We go out this Thursday or Friday.
You're built very beautiful. Crazy. I've never heard that.
We'll go get some dinner or something, get a couple of drinks. Maybe we go dance. Say you like to dance, so
Be dancing.
I like to dance too. Are you a good dancer or are you just a dancer for practice?
I'm very great.
Are you? Okay. Give me a 360. Stand up. Stand up. There you go. Ooh.
Oh, nah.
That's all right.
No way.
On demand 360.
That's
Oh, you
definitely.
ain't that loose. She gonna do a 360 for a nigga.
This is honestly a red flag.
she was
At least
ready
to
to
me
bust
it
it down
is.
in the
Some of you guys
studio.
might still see it as networking, but hell no.
You want a couple dollars? It's okay. Your boy not here, so we give you a couple dollars. It's just a little, you know.
Now, that part ain't got nothing to do with being Atlanta.
Come on now.
From Atlanta.
It's
They ain't,
He just gave her money.
they ain't busting it down.
Bro,
I don't even think she realized that was prop money. That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy. She didn't even look at
Bro.
it. She just put it in her pocket.
She just put that in her pocket.
Thank God Giselle pocketed that quick.
That
If she
boy
had
look
noticed it was
thick.
prop money, that would have been bad.
Like I said, I have a lot of music videos and stuff like that we do. You know, me and Lon, we work together a lot. If that's something you might be interested in, I was thinking about.
Her pocket.
If that's something you might be interested in, I was thinking about you, you know, being in one of our videos. You definitely got it.
I don't do that type of dancing.
What type of dancing do you do? What do you mean? You don't do that type of dancing?
What other type of dancing would there be?
I mean, I can think of a few things, but I don't want to.
On the pole.
This guy stinks!
A night.
Oh,
Like
I mean, what-
nightlife.
okay.
What type of relationship would you have with your girl that you don't know she's stripping? Like, I can get how that would work. Like, just she just disappeared. Now he's like, I wonder where she. Hey, what? He has to know. That don't mean make. Oh,
Okay.
ain't no.
Wait, what kind of dance you say?
She said the other dance.
Okay, pause and rewind. Hear this again.
What do you mean? You don't do that type of dancing?
What other type of dancing would there be?
I mean, I could think of a few things, but I don't want to, you know, assume.
Yeah. A night.
Oh,
Like nightlife.
okay. Okay.
This girl dances like an adult entertainer dancing. I'm not trying to knock the hustle. This was just
On
completely
the
new
pole.
information. At least for us it was. Maybe Dre knew, but he didn't tell us.
So you dance. You dance. Oh, so you know what you're doing. Okay. How long you been doing that? Oh, yeah.
She's shaking ass for cash, bro.
She didn't say it.
Bro.
She didn't
I
say
ain't
it.
looking
I have to say
best.
it, bro. Come on.
Oh my God,
Today's
boy, boy
terminology,
looks
though, that
sick.
means she's just, bro.
I better
Maybe one day
throw
I'll
up.
have to come
stick.
check you
Good
out.
gracious.
Maybe you should come to my club and see me.
I will. Where you working? Okay.
Come see me, bro.
That boy
No.
heavy.
Bro, this is all dancers lingo, bro. She's just, bro.
No way.
If that's not lingo for, did you know she was a dancer at a club?
Hell no.
Oh my God, dude.
He didn't know. Dre didn't know.
Line.
I don't know if Dre's telling the truth, but he is saying that he didn't know. How
Yeah,
do you
he
not know your girlfriend is dancing? And then if this is your first time figuring it out, how are you not crashing out? I mean, I get it. 1,000 emotions must be running through his mind, but damn.
So you had
No,
absolutely
Steve.
no idea that
He
she's
just don't want to
dancing, she's
seem
doing-
like a
she's going to the
lame.
club, nothing
You know
like
he
that.
a lame.
That's your
You had
First
absolutely
time
no
hearing
idea.
Nothing.
Did she used to do that here?
Because what happened in these situations, he met her in the strip club, begged and begged. Mess with me, you know. He's like, I don't even care if we be stripping, you know. It's so cool. Just mess with me. You remember that T-Pain song, Fell in Love with a Stripper? Like, it be dudes really out here falling in love with a stripper. And, like, I guess they be embarrassed that she a stripper. And now they want her to stop stripping. It's like, dude, you met her as a stripper. Like, what do you think? Like, what? But anyway, you wild. Get it together, buddy.
None of that.
This was honestly baffling. It's not that I didn't believe Dre, it's just that, I don't know. This is an instant fill in my books. Not because she dances, but because she didn't tell Dre that she dances. Like,
He
instant
said,
She work at a bar, she work at a club, you didn't know any of that?
All I know is she get nailed.
said
Just how it's going so far, would you still consider her your girlfriend now that you know she's
I like a woman that knows what she's doing.
That's
I've
sad.
only ever talked to because I don't want no newbie out here. I'm not no newbie, and I don't want no newbie.
He said he want a
God
veteran.
Damn, shorty, you thick. So
I honestly feel like after Joseph learned that Giselle dances, he stepped it up like crazy. At the same time, I did start realizing
Yeah,
the
at
difference
this
in her
point,
responses. Or I take that back, 'cause
she
maybe there
definitely
was
do that
never
type
a
of
difference
stuff.
in her
'Cause
responses.
any regular
I just
girl
made
would have
her
felt
realize
uncomfortable
what she
at
was
that
doing.
moment.
Low key, she could make a really good decoy.
I want more than your number. I want more than going out. I want to order. Of course, we're going to take it slow. I'm just being real with you. I can only say what I speak on my
Yeah,
mind.
that's what she always tell him.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
you
we
tell
just
me?
gotta
How you
take it
feel?
slow.
Am I? Okay.
She's giving him attention. She knows what she's doing. He has money.
Yeah, this is.
She sees.
No, this is easy, bro. She running the same game on any and everybody.
That's a client.
And you say you do your nails yourself? Let me see.
He said that's a client.
Hold on. Let me get a little close.
Oh. For real though, it's definitely a client.
This way left. That's a client to her.
Yeah.
I can get free producing.
Yeah.
get flown
See, he
out,
really be
taken
knowing
care
what's
of,
going on out here. I ain't gonna
pay
lie.
for me and
Yeah.
give me free studio session to have my
Right.
music career. Come on now.
Honestly, Giselle's level of agreeable-ness right
But
now
the only
is
thing I worry about
Can't
them
be
type
talking
of
about
things,
something
like
start a family.
eventually she might give him a little something,
Why
something just to keep him in the loop.
Is it just for money?
Might not even be something
Or you
big,
think
but
it's
she
for
don't give him a
something
little
maybe she
something,
wants
something,
some
keeping him in
independence,
the
she don't
loop
wanna depend on
eventually.
you.
I don't even know. This is a lot to say. I can't give her no out for this. This ain't no out for this.
Yeah, that's a
She's
lot.
never talked to you about this.
Never.
She's never brought it up.
Never.
She's never nothing. Why she say it so openly to him?
She said it easy. This is the norm. This ain't her first rodeo or her telling somebody she danced. She want to let you know she danced. That's more money for her. Think about it. If she doesn't tell him she dances, she missing out on a check. She just got free money from this man because
That
of how she
boy
looks.
ain't
So
right.
imagine when she start dancing with them clothes off.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm honestly sorry.
That's what I wanted.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I think what it really comes down to is if he's okay with this, and why would she hide this from him? Why not bring it to the table? See if he's cool with it. If he ain't, either break up with him or don't do it.
Are you cool with it? Like,
Hell no.
Yeah, are you okay with dating?
you know, you
Yes, you are.
Especially
You
a known because you said she got a she got
how
a
we
name
met
now.
up, like it wasn't on no like that. If I was coming into it like that, knowing him, maybe, but like this.
you met
hell
her.
no.
Don't lie, bro. You met her in the
Take
strip
it, you
club.
don't need a date too. You just seen her now.
Good. Good.
I think they're about to kiss, bro. You just said something about her lips.
Of course.
You gotta lead the way.
Go ahead. No, you leave it.
Where they going?
I think
Going
they-
to the bedroom?
No way. No way.
This is-
No way. No way. No
They going to my bedroom? What the
No way. No way.
Nah, they better not go to my
I told you she's starting early. You better just give him a little something to keep him in the loop. Look at this dude. He be choosing the wrong people to help him. 'Cause I think they be forgetting this test. That boy cheesing.
Right up here to the right.
Right here.
Whoa, what is he doing? Nah.
He touched.
After the revelation that we just got, we thought anything could happen. Luckily, though, Giselle just needed to use the restroom.
I was about to say. I was about to go out and fight somebody.
Oh my god.
Bro.
You better fight.
Dude.
I'm ready to go in.
You ready to go in?
Let's do this.
And so with that, we make our way to confront Giselle. Honestly, guys, this entire test has been a roller coaster.
It's gonna be wild, bro. Sheesh.
Let me know you guys' thoughts on this one. And I hope you guys got your talkies, because you guys already know. This gonna be good.
Was she referring to being when she said
Yeah, she said it multiple times.
So she was dead ass like.
She said, I dance.
Dance.
Shorty not playing no games.
She's coming out right now. You good.
But he stop. Like, cut it out. Not the.
What you doing downstairs with this nigga talking about you dancing? How long you been dancing? You been dancing about what?
What are you talking about?
Type of dance you been doing? You been this for niggas. I just heard the whole shit on camera, on video. All this was on video. You was out there dancing for niggas, taking money from niggas. What the is you out here doing? Talk about you. No, you.
You're gonna be mad at him.
I'm talking about you out here giving niggas dances and private dances. You said you broke out the. You out here naked for strangers. You were getting money. You out here doing all this behind my back.
Said who? Not me.
You a mother dancer. You talking about having a family and kids and shit. It's like I'm retarded. I'm gonna at you. You talking about you trying to be a couple and have a family and babies and you out here dancing. You out here. I left you in here just to get you on some motivation to get on some music. You on some whole other.
How you leave me here?
I didn't leave you nowhere. You got tested and you failed, baby. You ain't make the cut. I ain't mad at him. I'm glad at him. Yeah, I know what you about now. I know what you about now, though. I know what you really about.
Be mad at him.
You should have told me that. You should have told me that from the get-go. We could have been on something different. But if that's what you're looking for with me, it ain't gonna happen. You talking about babies and shit. I'm trying to do nails. You ain't worried about no nails. You out here shaking ass. And that's cool, though. But you ain't gotta lie to me like that. That's up. I ain't got never nothing. What are you talking about?
How can I lie if you don't ask?
What?
Why are you not yelling at him?
You divulging the truth of your lifestyle. You living a whole different lifestyle. You're not like that.
Just so you know, the
I keep talking about somebody mad at him. Wow. Like what? Even if this situation is real, it's certain situations where you should be mad at the dude. But in this situation, if it was like a real like
time he was like watching and listening in to like what you were telling him downstairs, so he knows.
I know what it is now. You could have told me this from the get-go though. Why you giving me from the get-go? We could have been on the same page. I'm asking now. Are you?
Yeah, I am. So what?
Oh, all of a sudden you gonna. But why you telling me this now? Why you didn't even know this nigga?
So what?
You didn't even know this nigga. Yeah, I brought you here to hang out and chill.
I don't know.
To do some producing music. Talking about you want some music. You ain't. It's all good. You ain't really down for the team. You saying some shit like that. Yes. Yes, you was a test and you failed. You gave a number, talking about you gonna be with.
She said I'll be you'll be back.
Let this nigga give you some money, you put it in your pocket. You didn't even see that was fake.
Yeah, he'll definitely be back.
Green. It wasn't fake. It was fake. It's prop money.
He gonna text in a week saying, what you doing?
You thought you was doing some green as.
Is there a reason you didn't tell him that you were?
I don't have to.
So that's.
Did he tell me everything he do?
Hell yeah, I tell you everything, 100% about everything. You
is your boyfriend? I mean, you guys are dating. Like I'm pretty sure.
I guess we not. I guess I must have been a trick to her.
Were you when you guys were together?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you was.
When you moved out to Apple Valley.
I don't have to answer from you.
You gotta answer me. You wanna get back in my motherfucking car? You gonna answer me? Or you gonna find a way to get to Apple Valley?
I have my own car.
It ain't here.
I have my own
It ain't
car.
here. You gonna figure it
I
out?
have bread.
It's all good. It's all good.
But we all know I have my own.
We know that now.
No.
I thought you was doing nails.
I moved.
I thought you was getting slow money.
I moved. I got bread.
How many
Nails ain't no slow money.
How many clients you got though? You ain't getting no real money. You ain't getting no real money. Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
push him
Yeah,
downstairs.
you feeling yourself, yeah. Sneaking it around.
He feeling himself for real, for real.
Yeah, it's all good. It's cool. You felt
How
the
you
test.
know what was
You took
up,
the
bro?
test and you felt it. You can shake though. This is my nigga house. You can shake. You can shake though. You know what? I'ma shake. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
He knew what was up.
Yeah, alright. Make that money, ho. Make that money, ho. Make that money, ho.
He trying to show off for the camera.
Was there a reason like you didn't tell him that you were like?
Is there a reason why I had to tell him this was going on?
I mean, you guys were dating though. You were in a relationship with him. Like you don't feel like you should have.
So you don't think anything that you did was?
But she about that money. She like, what y'all got going on though?
You don't feel like that's something you're supposed to discuss?
Like y'all got the camera crew?
But there's a certain line of disrespect and respect. You could have at least just told him like, yeah, babe, I'm about to start dancing, getting some bread. But you felt more comfortable telling a stranger that you're a dancer instead of your man. Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't owe him nothing. You owe your man the respect.
For a couple dollars? A couple dollars.
Right.
That's all it takes.
It ain't my
$300.
relationship.
That's your price.
I still feel it though. She like he dumb enough to go for it. Like she ain't about to hold his hand and tell him like. I'm pretty sure that her whole thing was pretty obvious. She like,
I give you a few hundred. I give you a few hundred. I give you a few hundred. That's your price?
You gave me more than that.
That's your price though? You can.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're gonna get yourself an Uber home.
And you can leave
Good?
too. You can leave.
Sorry.
I don't own a car, but I'll Uber to my car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you really just don't care? Like it's like whatever's to you?
Pretty wild, bro. She really don't care. She really don't give a...
So can I answer like an honest question? Like why keep him around?
He wants to be around. I'm not keeping nobody around.
So why were you in it? In the
Cold. She go hard.
Why were you in a relationship with him if you didn't
She
care if
just
he came or
honest,
stayed
though.
or left?
She's like, man, I wanted to be around.
Because you bored.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's just best to just tell him everything. We were hoping you would pass, to be honest.
We wanted you to.
And so was he. He was hoping you would pass too.
Don't put your trust in me. You don't know me.
Yep.
You are terrible.
And she know her stuff.
Yeah, you do that. We'll see you again. We'll come visit you at the...
Yeah, they really are about to go visit her
Ghetto
there.
ass boy.
They is not playing.
It's honestly crazy how Dre missed it, but we can't. Blame her. She's a traveling nail tech. She moved away. She has good cover.
We love dancers and
Hey, he was standing outside looking to see what was about to happen up in there.
and it's different when you're doing that and you have a certain relationship with somebody else. Just don't disrespect your relationship.
Oh. They just right here. We got the Bloom Pop. You know, they gotta do their little intro. I have to crank that. Seem like the older crowd this episode. Probably not though. Seeming like it though. You can't tell nowadays. Somebody would look older than me talking about some late 21.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic fringe midi dress in black.
Midnight Magic fringy. Oh.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay. I think I heard barking.
I was bad.
All right, ladies. So we're gonna be bringing.
I was just about to say, who the hell started? Who that? I thought this was the main version real quick. See, wildin'. Yeah, she a dog.
And one by one, when he comes around this. All right, okay. Noise, ladies.
I need to see who said that. Oh, it's Shawty in the black dress down there.
All right, ladies. So we're gonna be bringing out some single men.
The
by
second one to the
When
left.
he
What's
comes
that
around this
barking?
corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jarrett.
Jared?
Jarrett.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I about to say this
So
the
I'm a
older
senior
crowd.
manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Wavy
Okay, and now what are
Q.
some things you like to do for fun?
What that boy know about the
So for
wave?
fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple things that are important to me that I like having like doing.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a
Oh, he
woman?
got a little stumbled up. He
Honestly,
caught it
someone
though.
who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character.
Sweetheart.
You always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks feed in your character is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. So just someone who I can create a safe space for,
Okay.
to where I feel appreciated, and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right, now what are some deal breakers?
He said he want to
A woman
love
who
you
lacks
correct.
emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part,
this is the
but
hard
I'm
part.
gonna
This is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This is pressure. Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, 2 more.
Not though.
And 1 more.
All right, I'm gonna go you. I apologize.
Okay, we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a
thought he was
DJ,
gonna pop the
designer,
study those
Spotify.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I just had to pick 3. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive.
I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing.
About to say the same thing.
Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And then our last one over here. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very.
Yo. He is want her to feel. It's something that he could have said to him, but go. Everybody got their own little purpose.
Yeah, you're very attractive. Other
Thank
than
you.
that, yeah. So.
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay, we'll start here first. Name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So, yeah.
For sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice. Yeah. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good,
Thank you.
He said no
Your
one's
name
son.
and age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
All right, your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So my previous relationship, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship, and so as much partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator, for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving, and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing
She
I
was
know that I will
taking the
be moving
BS.
forward to not be so forgiving.
Let's head on back. And now, what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship will become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay, so you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. So we're gonna go down here first.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
You should have barked for him again.
They all had similar answers, so this is. Oof.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then we'll come back to her.
You said you went too indecisive
All
for
right.
me.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
I see. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive. You're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth. And I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey.
Dang.
What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
What he got?
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like implanted?
I put it myself. I implant it.
Like,
No.
you know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off. Yes.
But Arlette getting a little rich for him. She told me you had them implanted. Nah, she ain't had the whole thing and diamonds implanted and stuff like that. Yeah, she getting a little rich for him. Them implanted.
But each their own.
Yeah. And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there.
Yeah, she said he was too indecisive.
But you're attractive. I love your fit.
She said, pick me right now.
But just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
Well, thank you.
I don't know.
Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask
They
them
should
another
have popped
question.
off that.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
You doing too much.
All right, who's the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha, and so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious, and so yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is
Gotta
just
give it up.
an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So, like, I'm just used to having, he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
And what about here?
I would do the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was.
She said, and I expect you to do the same thing.
And he just loved love.
That's what that
He
meant.
recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
that's a good question. All right, I am gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive.
Thank
You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So that's the only reason why. You're beautiful.
Being nice. But
Are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It's
like, I'm just here. I don't know what.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be.
That's like, what that girl that was fucking looking at him like that. Ready to
If there
fight
was
him
one
now.
thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay, let's go here.
That would give you them
I would
butterflies.
say just like small touches, like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
What about over here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many
It
things.
makes sense.
Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. They're nice. Yeah.
And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make my heart melt.
Okay.
Okay. And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh,
And she
okay.
popped the hell
Let's go
out of
this
her
way.
balloon.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon? So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody. Yeah.
Got you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. I usually go for women who are a little bit taller, but she's very beautiful. Yeah, so definitely my type.
Well, he got his
All right,
own.
our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the 2 things that I see myself going in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. What about over here?
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always
Hey, this episode extra educated. They just on here so proper.
just striving for results and failing fast. You know, if you have a short-term memory, you know, you're able to like just move on to something else really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're down to our final 2. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My
what them
family
goals looking like?
It's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast, but you know, if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory for sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay.
All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Right.
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family, and you know, time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So
for sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive, great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. We do have our last lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
You got all 32 out. Come on up here. I'll have you stand on that side of me.
Is it a match?
Okay, y'all. Any final question between the 2 of you before we determine if we've got a match?
How would your friends describe you?
Funny, outgoing.
Oh, that's bad.
Inspirational. I have
I
a
have
group
buttholes
around
as
like
friends. Don't
50,
ask them.
50 fellas
don't
that we
describe
always
me.
motivate each other every
Crazy.
single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
You know 55 people.
Yeah, I
Closely.
do. Like closely. Yeah, and we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical like is along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector, we push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one? One last one, if you have one.
Do you have any children?
No.
Children.
Okay. I don't need
have some children.
So.
Okay.
That man, if you have some children.
Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match. I'll take the mic.
There you go.
And you guys can go on off. Get your girl. Make some noise for them ladies.
Hey, now.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Hey.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a podcast, a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Hey, that boy, yeah.
I like to.
They
I
thought he
go to
was
see
fruity.
plays. I go see movies.
They said we don't want no Tyler Perry.
I'm also big on. I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mhm.
I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener.
Yeah.
And those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, and curious about people, not curious about, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Go
them.
on.
Yeah, he needs to just stop talking while he
Why we
here.
ended up popping.
Come on,
We'll
let's see.
start here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35.
Okay. And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't
You know how many times I hear that?
I don't like
Every day.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. I totally appreciate. Appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual, though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? But being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah.
I love that. Good for you.
Thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And Janae, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me, and
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older
Yeah,
side
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your into you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
And the cussing.
Yes,
I think I said
sir.
biddies, though.
Show age, I wouldn't.
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Yeah.
Hey, let me rewind it. That one. Let me see what he said.
I like.
And the cussing.
I think I said biddies. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And Janae, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me, and
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older
Yeah,
side
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your into you being smart. I like smart people, so
lower
that's
that.
good. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
Oh, he said
And the
biddies.
cussing.
I think I said biddies, though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
You gotta stand on what you said though. But he ain't had to get that aggressive. said Biddy though. He did say that. I see how he got upset. He like, they ain't calling me old, now you trying to play with me. I heard the B word too. But I hate Biddy.
Yeah, let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. Okay. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
The girl that got her balloon on pop, she standing out for him.
Great smile.
She looking at all of them like, stop talking about my man.
Nikki, 33.
All right. Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly. Like, just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, it's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection, attraction. And I do appreciate that, you know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level, but I do appreciate that though.
Thank you.
And now how tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
I'm not a small girl, so I need a.
Whoa, hold on, man. Hold on. Did he say I always wear heels too? He didn't say two, but he said after she said I always wear heels, he said I always wear heels. We don't leave that part alone though. I ain't hit.
Bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small.
I hope he wasn't mocking her. That's the
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Yeah, them sound effects.
Yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you. Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her. But, you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, you know, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Yeah.
So where would you typically wear this out? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, this type of outfit is either in you or on you. I feel like it. Let's say the first dude that came out wore that, they would have been like, oh, it's so different. But since he got that on, they like, what the hell you got on? That don't be sad. It ain't sad though. It's just part of life. It's either in you or on. He got it on.
Dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I'll probably wear this out for, you know, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go to like a rooftop, and then after that, you know, probably go out dancing, you know. And this, as being Nigerian American, right, you know, I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? But I do think we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, you know. And you know, I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
Okay. That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
No, nothing at all. You don't have to.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age?
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction. I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's you know, she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
To hit on back, we do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So, Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in a similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh, snap.
So I definitely
snap
relate
it.
to
Hey, yeah.
what
Get it.
you practice
Lee
for
keep
work.
being himself, though. I love
I have
that.
similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
Right. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. You want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith?
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? You know, and I continue. I like to say that, like, you know, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. You know, the teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, you know, I'm constantly exploring whether it be like, you know, Islam,
He a religion hoe.
Buddhism. Just like curious about those things.
I'm glad. It's always good.
I'm gonna have to pop.
Cool.
Yeah, she ain't like that part.
Why'd you end up popping?
Cause he a religion hoe. Nah. See, you can look into every religion though. That's how you get parts of the puzzle. I'm just joking. Don't be a religion hoe so you can learn all you.
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director. You know, I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Leave her alone.
I'm currently reading.
Yeah, he annoying.
Butterworth.
Okay.
Discover
Boy,
the Power
annoying me.
Within.
Right.
So,
Self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, it ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess.
I mean, you
Come
popped
on,
on
go
him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
Yeah,
Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
They like
Still had to
wrap
tell you
it
to-
up.
I had to get it in. I had to get it in.
I let like this man annoying. He still had. Yeah, he doing. Hey, I let be on their head.
That's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
the
y'all.
mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Ty,
Ty, and how old are you?
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies,
Hey.
work out.
Ty still a player.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. So
Ready
we
to go.
did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me. You look like my dad. So
I ain't gonna lie, that really.
pass on that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to you.
You know, I don't know that girl from McKenna Buckets. I ain't gonna lie, that really look like her dad. Like if I seen them together, I'd be like, oh, it's her dad. Like off gate, I think that. I ain't even gotta see her dad. He probably really look.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end
So-
up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually
Yeah.
like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're
Okay,
just a little
cool.
older.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
What makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go here.
Yeah,
I'm a
maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years.
Difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So. I
Oh.
like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy.
Oh, it's
So
15 years, but yeah.
yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah.
He tried to knock a little
Yeah.
5 off to make it sound
Let's
good.
go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind
Okay.
me of my dad too. In the best way. In the best
Okay,
way.
okay,
Like, you're
all
an
right,
attractive guy.
okay, all
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Yeah, she kind of looked like you're going.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right, sound
But
good.
yeah, you just
No, she just tried to steal shorty answer. I thought other shorty was saying you look like my dad. Now she talk energy because you lively. Hey, what? Nah, that part don't add up.
remind
You
me
gotta
of
be
my dad.
yourself.
Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good. All right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's
Oh.
your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki,
Nikki.
why'd you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh, okay. Do you want the balloon back?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah.
another balloon for
Yeah.
Nikki.
If you want the boom,
There we go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing
Yeah.
side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's
hey,
someone
I
that's your
mean,
type.
that's
No,
that's
not
very
really.
honest.
And why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to still stand side to
Okay,
side.
let's
Damn.
head on back.
Good
So
gracious.
we've got 4 balloons left
Okay.
unpopped.
All right.
All right, so go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
So, what kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So anything artistic, I love. I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good,
love serving
good.
in different ways.
Good. All right.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Let's go on over here. Name and age, and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm also a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher. So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Yeah, just representing. So that's what I love to do.
Ghanaian.
All right, so let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Just one?
Oh, you want to pop more?
I
mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay.
I was about to say, he said like you want to pop out.
Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like, not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, Top Golf, something like that.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up.
Food.
So something a little fancy maybe. That's what I'm into.
Nice. And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunt. So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
Okay. Like that.
Right, that's different. Right. Okay, let me have you pop one more balloon.
Sure. Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, she got it back. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when he smiled, he was very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style, though. But thank you.
Right.
Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head on back. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate, biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't yet. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that. So yeah.
I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good.
All
Yeah.
right. So you had it on for so long. Like, what what was making you hang on to it?
I wanted to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like anything. So.
Nah, I'm definitely.
But
there.
I do want to bring children into this world.
I'm so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're so handsome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate
Now,
it.
is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So.
You'll have great kids.
Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
more kids.
Yes, more kids. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
Stepdad.
So is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So.
Hey, he's funny for that.
So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped,
All
unfortunately.
right, thank you.
But
Thank you
so much for
ladies.
coming
Yes,
on. Let's
appreciate
give it up for
Good
him,
luck.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm like, oh, they be a stepdad.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
They coming on.
Hello, welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
All right. So, chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well, chronologically, it's like time,
Yeah.
and biologically, it's like health. Health
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
They will let you.
I work in the mental health field.
Nice, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay, all right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay, and some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids. minor
Okay,
kids.
kids, okay. That's
Like
your own.
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons,
Baby.
but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you.
Appreciate
Hopefully we find you someone today.
Right, appreciate that.
All right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here. Okay. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Knew them being older
And now
women
is
about to
Nikki
say
someone that's your
that.
type?
All right. I'm gonna take a. Can
Ooh.
I look you up and down? All right. The dress a little bit too short. But if it was a little.
I knew he was gonna say something crazy, but that
dress?
was
Yes.
kind of respectful.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I am 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like
I
the fruits of the
basically-
spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
That's true.
that minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I
bet
mean,
they
is
still-
he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back? or
Right,
are you
right. 'Cause
just-
what we doing?
Yeah, get it back. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the balloon back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay, let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name's Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
That beard always so-
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the
didn't
fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and
It sound like
you
he
know,
going
yeah.
through it emotion.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way. All right, Josh, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons. I know, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful, but you got to pop 2.
Wow. I'm a- Sorry.
Keep
All right.
playing.
So your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Agree with it, but at least he had more valid.
We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. Come
back.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age, and what's something you learned from your last relationship?
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age, and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask?
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Your name and age, and the answer to his question.
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age, and the answer to his question.
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age, and answer to his question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly, so you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, it is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Okay. Man. Oh, all right, I'm about to pop.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. Got a nice face. You have a really intense glare. Like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
What was causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. You know, I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like,
You doing him like
All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, it's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, do you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is "Don't ask, just believe," and that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith, and if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask; you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. This is actually a follower, which I learned it when I was young, but I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation.
He was
from
wild
others
talking about
and
his
things like
eye.
that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum, and yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away, he expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down, so I'm going to have you pop 2.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Start the pop.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first.
Yeah,
The one
she
getting
said you-
popping.
you
So
doing
why was
too
your
much
balloon
right
unpopped?
there.
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers. Oh no! I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like?
We all know what's going on. She just want him to because they both got locked. In 2 weeks, she ain't gonna like him. But that's well, she might, you know. Yeah.
What does that look like? I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How's it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah.
Look, Arnett laughing
looks
like you got
I
him.
need space.
Okay.
Why was that a pop?
I'm
You
just
don't know.
like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But
Okay.
yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type. Yeah,
you.
she is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time?
Hold up. Now
And
he
second
got
question,
quiet.
so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space. The anxious attachment style. I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves. But that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in previous relationships?
You don't
She's
wanna
not
talk about
here
it, okay.
to defend herself, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Do you have kids?
That's
no
that's
kids.
perspective.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few
He
questions.
better
Ross, do
be
you
right
have
back
any?
on the show.
If you don't have any,
no
that's fine.
questions.
No questions? No.
No questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo!
Welcome, you've got mail.
All right, let's bring out our next
Yeah.
single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we have your name?
Oh, never mind.
My name is Paul.
Paul, how old are you?
I am 41
Never
years
mind.
old.
Be
young.
quiet.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an executive for a theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movement.
Sir.
Where the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front. But we came back up, and now we're here.
They're like,
So I
you
wanted
you
to be
came
able
on here to
get a
play
point
around.
Where those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like.
So I'm 6'2". I ain't never been. I mean, you can choose who you want. I ain't never been too into them. 5'1", 5'1". Come on, come on. They, I be like 5'4". That's the sort of they be talking about. 5'1".
Fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice. Okay.
Can't be a fun size
You
guy.
said 5'1", so you're 5'1"? You're not
I'm
5'1".
actually 5'7".
Okay,
If I wear
okay.
the right shoes, maybe I get up to like around 5'8". That's somewhere around there.
That's
But
not what
hey,
he
look,
found.
once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay, I made that up myself, dude.
All right. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
I
me alone,
am
I call the cops!
a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and He has allowed me to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's a main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything, but I also play music, and so I play the piano, I play a little bit of bass guitar, so would love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord obviously as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, I'm Shahira. I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution
But I
is
haven't
coming
had that
back.
many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo.
Hey,
Maybe,
he gotta be 5'1" for
You
real.
got style.
Yeah,
so
that color hitting.
means a lot.
Not the string coming off that, but
And now she's someone that's your
color
type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard,
Yeah, he
like
gotta
really
be 5'1"
long-lasting,
type.
beautiful relationships have been people like I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the
True.
type. I don't want everyone that looks like my exes anymore, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So,
Yes, I
But-
agree.
girl, you got to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. It's gone over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that, and I did go short and I did abort,
Oh,
and
no.
I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she's someone that you'd approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection, and because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous.
You need to come up with a
and
new.
again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Yes. keep
you
that up.
would be we would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm
come
going
on.
tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so
I'm gonna find one out here.
there you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm 36.
Jessica.
I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, I love helping, giving back.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay. The same thing, because for me, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and like ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, Short Kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure's all.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally
Got the
respect it.
personality.
What about for her?
Everyone has such wonderful energy. I mean, like I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just like God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's like
you.
being able to feel that deepness and that depth for me. It's like really important. And so if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful.
Need some better
I would
words
absolutely
for you.
approach her, and even if she was like, "Nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet,"
I had to kick my
that's
own
okay
ass.
too. But I would absolutely, I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
You
thrown- I
beat me
ripped
to the
it.
punch.
Damn it,
Thank
Bobby,
you.
this just ain't
Your
right.
name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh,
That sounded
Just in what
disrespectful.
ways?
Size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just.
my grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and so you know.
Sir. Yeah. Word. So,
Love your
Yeah.
confidence, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your honesty. You know, I feel like being able to like feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well, and so
you
just taking it
stay in
slow
your
to be
lane.
able to get me to be able to handle it. But it's all good.
Stay where you
It's
been
all
at.
good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over you.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you
know,
go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with the, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just throw that out the window, I don't believe that, because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person.
I feel her. I always say that. For crazy people always want to say it don't matter what they look like. Looks ain't everything. Unless you are, no disrespect to anybody blind, but unless you're an actual blind person, the first thing you see is them. You don't hear them talk. You don't hear nothing. You see them. So you see them you might not be like they fine, but you see them and you want to talk. So you're attracted to hey, that's what makes you talk. Make it make sense.
I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that, but I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah, no, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, like, to really like push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that I
definitely
can do
understand
it?
that, and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah, no,
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord
I'm a
Jesus,
Christian,
True Zion Best Church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me, so yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Short Kings Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits,
Thank
beautiful
you.
energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love.
Don't
You all
pray for
deserve
me.
that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
you. All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take that. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
I ain't even peep.
Okay, let's bring out our next.
I ain't peep. A leather dress right here. Look like look like a what's that lady from Star Wars? Padme. It look like a Padme dress.
Guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James.
James, how old are you?
37.
And
He's
what
straight
do
to
you
the
do?
point.
I'm a high school PE
Dang.
teacher. I'm a basketball coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
And I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So,
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's confident, has some type of fashion sense, ambitious, and just knows how to have fun.
You do that little evil laugh.
Lazy.
Why she look over?
Mean, rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Hey,
Your name
rude.
and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me, and just seem older, like really old soul, kind of. So that's pretty much it for me.
It's better.
All right. And now, how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". 5'10". Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works
for
out
sure.
perfect
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah,
actually 5'10" without the heels, but I
Right.
don't know. So yeah, it works out.
That's all good.
Thank you. Let's go here.
But yeah, these guys definitely up that line. Like, ain't no way it ain't make. I'm thinking probably like 6'5" the way them dudes standing there. You talking about she 5'10"? Oh yeah, dude, line, they high. Ain't
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because you're not really my physical type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin bridge. I know that's so extra, but I do. I just have this attraction to this thin bridge. Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
Okay. It's fine.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
And she's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's move on. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you. But I love that you're ambitious and you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that, but no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that, but she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Well, what are they looking for
Oh,
in
what?
a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay. Let's start here. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun. All the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep it there.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident, hardworking, smart, funny, kind. All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Your name and age and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
Your name and age and what are you looking for
You
in a
didn't
man?
get her mind.
My name is Sophia. I'm 36, and someone
just-
who's loyal,
Be-
God-fearing, doesn't a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You can't be mad on your 100. You feel me? She like, man, she just want to be. That boy did get out. Well, I mean,
Oh, right here. I was looking back. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because I'm just not feeling the energy. I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the connection really.
I see. Okay. Now she's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I mean, I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay. Okay. She's someone that's your type.
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that, but she is. She's up there.
So, what would make you not want to approach her?
I'm not sure. It's just not my type. You know, I mean, it's like she
fair.
looks cute. She's
Yeah,
cute,
yeah.
but it's just like, yeah, she's a cute girl. I wouldn't want to talk to her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's the best and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So, what's the
I
best
didn't even
and
see
worst
who
thing
popped
about
her
dating you?
him.
Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything. I'm just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
Thank you. The best and worst
Try to
thing
make
about
it
dating
simple.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that, but I don't cook daily.
So, you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay.
I like her.
All right. I'll do it. Okay. What about over here? The best and worst thing about dating you?
The best thing is I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga. The worst thing about me, I don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious. I don't play games. Once you are not communicating very efficient with me, I just tend to disconnect. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd
Yeah, he
thing.
really
Just like
don't
she said,
want-
like, you're very nonchalant, and it's like
I was just
yeah,
thinking-
I get you. I don't, whatever. And so
How he just
it's
looked
kinda
off in
I don't feel any kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's
Yeah, he want to go home watch the game. He that like I'm missing the game.
your type?
No.
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 And why not?
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted. Honestly.
Thank you. And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Okay.
That's
Rough
all. But other
life.
than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job, and then you have all your vending machines, and all that. You are definitely my type. I just want to smile a little bit.
Feel you.
Now she's someone that's your type.
I wouldn't approach.
Oh,
And why not?
What is your type? Because none of us seem to be your type so far.
She was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay, okay.
And
I see.
now the lady on the end.
I mean, I'm really not really physically attracted to most of them out here right now. That's all. I mean,
Are
I'm
they-
not- no disrespect or
No,
anything.
no.
I'm just.
They about to rhyme up.
Of course. Yeah. Teach his own.
Yeah, definitely. She ended up popping over here. So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic.
problem.
So give it up for him, ladies.
He must have been talking to some girl back there. She gave him the number. Now he trying to make it look good. He trying to make it look good. Messed it up. What you even come out here for?
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
Hey,
Hello. Welcome in. Could we have your name?
My name is Darnell.
And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47. And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a
47.
stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family. I like to draw. I like to laugh. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I like to travel as well, and I like to just learn new things.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breakers, being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old, but that's it.
Respectful.
All
that's
that old.
But you're a handsome guy.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the outfit.
All that old. Crazy.
Yeah, I just didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped the balloon because, yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I did know what she said, and it's like you're older and you have this like young guy swag, which is fine. It's fine, but it's like, yeah, leave it at that.
Okay.
Respect that. Yeah.
She's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jangling. But I just put on what I felt comfortable with for the day. But I can put it on.
Say his outfit definitely it fit for 47. It may not fit for the fit he, but it definitely fit for 47. Yeah.
As well. I'm very versatile, but I just came comfortable today.
Okay. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica. I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay. And now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either. You know, beautiful woman, she's put together well. I just not my type. Yeah, I just didn't have a spark or anything. Like.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. You're just a little too old for me, just on the older side. But like she said, well put together. You're handsome. Yeah, just a little too old for me.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
Respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any, like, wow, you know, the same thing. So it's mutual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but it's just a little for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. And did we ask your height?
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time.
No,
But
you have a great smile.
Appreciate it.
You just are a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
you never know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cover. You don't know.
Is she someone that's your type?
She is a beautiful woman, put together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination,
you.
everything. You know,
See?
sparkly.
Like
You
a
know,
little
look
fairy.
good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed like a number of other things after. But like, as an entrepreneur, like, what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
So
do
you're
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows. I
everything.
do podcasting. Yes, everything.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I just shot in a movie.
They on his
just
top
released a
key.
movie. So yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are the very things I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay.
Say,
Yeah, it
yo.
just sounded like that. So that's like, that was my
Absolutely.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of
You
what I
said
used
what
to
you
be,
do.
what I'm used to.
Hot.
So that was it, really.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes, put together well. Nice smile. Like the little outfit. The shoes is complimenting the fit.
My
You
friend
know,
hates these shoes.
what? No.
She hates them with a passion.
It looks good.
They're cute.
Yeah,
I
that-
don't know why.
Yeah, it look good.
She hates them. I bought 2 of them.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love the black and white. Like I love black and white. That's my favorite
Yeah.
color. So
Went with something neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be
Little
neutral.
new.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, respectfully.
thank you.
Okay, let's head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Give it up.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Why they
If
do
you'd
'em
like
like
to be
that?
featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch
Okay, you gotta know by this. Better get off. Okay. But if you want to follow me for my next. And I'm gonna come back again.